Hi everyone, how you going on this glorious Thursday? I wanted to share some ideas with you today in relation to marketing your event. A few people that I've spoken to lately with the market research that I've been doing, people have indicated that one of the biggest challenges that they're having is knowing how to market their event. They're concerned about whether people are going to come to their event, how they get bums on seats, as we call it. So I wanted to remind you today about a few things you can do to give yourself the best chance to have a sellout event. And first and foremost, that's to have the mindset that you will have a sellout event. So try and let go of that lack. Try and let go of that feeling of scarcity, that people won't come, because whatever we think about, whatever we focus on, of course, we already know that's what happens. So try and let go of that for starters. And so you want to visualize your event full. Something I love to do is spend as much time as possible once a day if you can do it. If you can do more than that, that's great. But just spend 5 minutes closing your eyes, visualizing your event in motion. People walking through the door, people handing over their tickets, checking in, the show starting, feel the energy in the room, all that kind of stuff. So that's one way, for starters, you can have the right attitude about your event. But then what I would encourage you to do is think about how other industries market. And one industry I love to look at is the circus. Well, it's not really an industry, I suppose. It's a sector in the entertainment industry. And I love looking at the circus and seeing how they market, because they haven't changed. They haven't changed their marketing strategy over all these years. Essentially, they have added social media to their strategy, but they haven't let go of the other stuff. And this is where I think some event planners make the mistake. They think social media is the marketing platform now where everything needs to go. And it's certainly a place where you need to be, and you need to be on the right platform where your audience is. But don't forget what the circus does. You know when the circus is in town, right? You know it is, because there's paraphernalia everywhere. There's flyers in every takeaway shop, every cafe. There's corflutes hanging off fences left, right, and centre. And there's even blow-up clowns in the car park. So they do everything they can to make sure their tickets sell, to make sure that every night of the week for 10 nights, they have a full tent of people. Because you know what? The circus can't go on if they don't have people in the tent, if they don't sell tickets. So I want you to think about some other things you can do to market your event on top of your social media. So you certainly have to do your social media. I'm not suggesting that you don't do that, but don't forget those other traditional marketing tools, like writing a press release and sending it out to your local publications. And sure, they're digital publications now, but you're going to get an incredible reach if you can get in front of those journalists who are always looking for interesting stories. All right, so there's PR. There is postering. So have you created any collateral for your event? Have you created a poster, a postcard, a bookmark, a piece of merchandise that you might hand out? Have you got that stuff on you all the time? You need to become obsessed with your event. It needs to be on top of your mind all the time. And have that paraphernalia with you every time you go out, regardless of where you go. Ask, do you mind if I leave some flyers here? Can I put a poster up in your cafe window? Obviously, you want to be in front of an audience that you want to be in front of, but there's so many opportunities to get your event out into the marketplace. The other thing to do is networking events. So if you're out and about, or if you're going to networking events in your community, or even online networking events, again, become obsessed about your event. Make sure you're telling people about it all the time. When people ask you what you do, sure, tell them what you do, but say, but here's something really exciting. I've got this event coming up. You might be really interested in it. And don't be afraid to ask people to share your information with other people too. So just think back to how you might have promoted your event before social media came along. And I would encourage you to look backwards and add those into your event marketing. I'm going to talk about a few of these things in my masterclass coming up at the end of the month. If you go to eventplannersworkshop.com.au, you'll be able to see some information there about this free masterclass. I'm gathering a global audience of 100 people. We're all going to come together and work on our events together, and we're going to take our event from idea to launch. So if you've been dying to create this transformational experience for your audience and you really want to hear about my marketing ideas, come and join me on my masterclass, and I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.